But I wanted to share some information with you and tell you what's been going on around here, because this is a busy place. There are always things. We are growing every year. Things are happening here, so I wanted to share a little bit of what's been happening while you have been away for this past year and a half. Since last year, I actually, Ryan Shefstead did a wonderful job with the reading today, and his older brother, Nick, chose to do an Eagle Scout project. Please, if you haven't gotten a chance to look yet, our statue of Mary has come back to our school. And when we had our gates put in, she underwent a little bit of a facelift. And so, but our statue of Mary is back. If you haven't had a chance, please go visit in front of the office. It is a beautiful, beautiful place for us to honor our Blessed Mother, and a place to welcome all who are coming onto our campus to join us in our office. So please, as you stroll through the campus, I'd like for you to kind of maybe take an opportunity to look at some of these things. Some of what I'll share with you are things that you will see, and other things that have been happening over the past year or so are things that you won't see, but you will see in your grandchildren with all of the learning and growing that they are doing. This past year, I know that at this time, well, in September of last year, I had shared with you that we really had a focus on service, service in our community, in our local community, and service beyond. So one of the things that we did this year, our fall fundraiser, focused not only on fundraising, but also on a service opportunity as well. We tied it into a service opportunity. We had students bringing in donations, and then as part of our day of celebration, part of our walkathon day, we also took that opportunity to pack dinners for Thanksgiving and Christmas for over 100 families. The students came in, they packed those bags, we delivered them so that we could feed over 100 families at our local, and I think I saw representatives from the Sharing Center here because we've got grandparents in our midst. And so we were able to share, yes, Harper, I see you. we were able to share those meals with over 100 families in our local community. On that day as well, we raised money for the Peace Orphanage. You may have heard during our prayers of the faithful that we pray for those in the Peace Orphanage, the children that are there. This year, Father Charlie and I had the honor of being able to go there just recently and experience all that the sisters are doing for the children in the Peace Orphanage. But through our fall fundraiser, with just a very small percentage of what we raised, we were able to provide very basic technology for them so that they could communicate. There's no way for them to receive mail from us, so even something as simple as a computer where we can scan communication and cards and send them to lift their spirits. Something very simple that we can provide also provides technology for them to learn and grow there. So a very small percentage of what we were able to raise made a huge difference for the Peace Orphanage in Mexico City. A couple of upgrades that you may notice through our technology. Our fall fundraiser does focus on technology for us here, so please, if you get a moment, I know the library was closed before Mass, so if you get a moment to go through the library, we have a new Mac lab in there, which is very exciting. More exciting for some than others maybe, but very exciting for us here at school. So it is finally finished. We had everything underway at the beginning, so some parents may not have even gotten a chance to see it yet. So you'll see the broadcast room on the right side as you enter in, and on the far left, you'll see our new Mac lab, so don't hesitate to go through there. We completely refitted our computer lab with new computers. Those computers from the computer lab then go out into the classrooms, and every few years we do that so we can remain current with technology. And something you won't see, but something that is helping us to learn and grow, is we have enhanced our software for all of the learning that is taking place in the classroom. So we had a lot more additions to our software this year for instruction. With our facilities, among some of the new furniture that you may or may not notice, we have a lot of needs, simple needs, but I mentioned the Mac Lab, but we also have new carpeting in the 200 building. The 200 building is the building that is 5th through 8th grade. Moving into this coming year, or this summer rather, we'll be carpeting the other building, which is our 300 building, because it's time for that, so we'll begin that carpeting project in the summer. But this past summer, we put all new carpeting in the 200 building. And then you may or may not notice, but as you're walking from here back to the school, please just kind of take a look around. We enhanced our safety with additional sidewalks throughout campus. And so you'll notice one of the big ones that's made a huge difference for us is our arrival. So if you're part of the arrival process here, you'll probably notice that sidewalk that helps us to provide added security and safety for our students. We are very excited. Our enrollment has been growing. This past year, for the first time in over 15 years, we had a wait list in kindergarten, which is so exciting. And I know we have so many generations that are coming back through that we're excited to have. And so you know what that means for us. It's sustainable for our Catholic school here, as we know that so many Catholic schools in our north primarily are struggling. So we're very blessed that we are able to continue to grow and thrive. And we already are down to just a few spots left in kindergarten this year. So it's a wonderful, wonderful place to be, because not only are we filling up our kindergarten coming into the school, but this year we have over 80% of our 8th graders who have who are going to be entering into Bishop Morris. So they've already applied and are setting up all of their classes now. That is huge. It's a wonderful thing to know that our students are continuing on with Catholic education, because it is such a gift that we can give them to learn and grow in this environment. I would just like to end by, first of all, saying thank you. Thank you for your dedication, for your commitment, your presence here. It means so much to the children. This gift of a Catholic education is a gift that will last them a lifetime. I never knew that I would be here as a principal of the school that I attended, but what I always knew is the sacrifice that my parents and my grandparents made to put me through Catholic school. And faith does not mean that we will not face challenges. It's what gets us through them when we do. So the greatest gift that we can give these children is to love them and provide an environment steeped in our faith. And as we enter into these holiest days of our year, the very foundation of what brings us here, let us all remember that the greatest gift that we can give is to continue this gift of faith for our children and grandchildren to come. God bless all of you for a wonderful day today as we picnic together, and a very blessed and a holy Easter ahead. And please, as Father Charlie said, come and be fed. I look forward to seeing so many of you throughout the day today and the days ahead through Holy Week.